In a quiet Nigerian town, where everyone knew each other, where doors were left open, and children played freely in the evenings, something happened that shattered the sense of safety forever. A young life was taken. Not by accident. Not by mistake. But for ritual. What followed was fear, anger, and a community that never fully recovered. This is the true story of one of Nigeria's most disturbing ritual killings. It was a small town in the southwestern part of Nigeria. A place where people greeted each other by name. A place where neighbors looked out for one another. Life was simple, predictable, peaceful. Or so it seemed. Children walked to school without fear. Mothers sold food by the roadside. Fathers returned from work in the evenings. No one imagined that behind the normal routines, something dark was brewing. Something that would soon turn this peaceful town into a place of mourning. She was only 12 years. Bright. Playful. Full of life. She loved school. She loved to laugh. She loved being around people. Her parents described her as gentle and obedient. A child who never wandered far from home. On the day she disappeared, she had done nothing unusual. She ate. She played. She smiled. No one knew it would be the last time they would see her alive. That afternoon, she was sent on a simple errand. Just a short distance. A place she had gone many times before. But she never returned. At first, the family was not worried. They thought she had gone to play, or stopped by a neighbor's house. Minutes became an hour. An hour became 2. Panic began to set in. Her mother searched the streets. Her father called her name. Neighbors joined in. As night fell, fear replaced hope. The child was missing. By evening, the entire community was involved. People searched. Bushes. Abandoned buildings. Nearby farms. Footpaths. Her name was shouted again and again. But there was no response. No footprints. No clues. No sign of struggle. It was as if she had vanished. And deep in their hearts, many already feared the worst. The next morning, a shocking discovery was made. In an unfinished building on the outskirts of the town, her body was found. What they saw broke them. The child had been murdered. And the signs were clear. This was not an ordinary crime. It was ritual. Her body had been mutilated. Certain parts were missing. The message was unmistakable. Someone had taken her life, for money, for power, for sacrifice. The town went silent. Then it erupted. People screamed. People cried. Mothers held their children tighter. Fathers clenched their fists. Anger spread like fire. How could this happen here? Who could do this? Why our child? The fear was immediate. Parents stopped allowing children outside. Businesses closed early. The town became tense. Everyone was a suspect. No one was trusted. Because the killer was not a stranger. The killer was among them. Police arrived and began questioning residents. Neighbors were interviewed. Shop owners were questioned. Friends were investigated. Rumors began to circulate. Some said it was a wealthy businessman. Others said it was a ritualist ring. Some whispered about someone in power. Then, a breakthrough came. A suspect was arrested. Someone known in the community. Someone people greeted every day. And when the truth began to emerge, it was more horrifying than anyone expected. According to police reports, the suspect confessed. He admitted that the child was lured. He admitted that she was killed. He admitted it was for ritual. The reason? Money. Wealth. Success. The belief that a human life could be exchanged for prosperity. The community was stunned. People asked, how can a human being do this? What kind of heart does this person have? How much is a child's life worth? There were no answers. Only pain. The family was destroyed. A mother lost her child. A father lost his daughter. Siblings lost their sister. The house became quiet. Too quiet. The town was never the same. Even today, people remember. They still talk about it in whispers. They still look over their shoulders. Because once you witness something like that, you never truly forget. This story is not just about one child. It is about a society where greed has replaced humanity, where desperation has replaced conscience, where money has become more valuable than life. It forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. What has happened to us? How did we get here? And how many more will suffer before it stops? Some stories are hard to tell, but they must be told. Because silence protects criminals. Silence buries victims. Silence allows evil to grow. That child deserved to grow up, to go to school, to laugh, to dream. But someone decided her life was a price worth paying. And that is a tragedy no community should ever face. If you want more real African crime stories, stories that expose the truth, stories that demand justice, subscribe to this channel, because these stories deserve to be heard. And these victims deserve to be remembered.